The Seahawks continue to find ways to win and improve to 5-0 for the first time in franchise history. What's going on, 12s? Jackie Montgomery with your Seahawks Daily. Not sure if you have settled down from the crazy finish in Sunday night's 27-26 win over the Minnesota Vikings. I sure haven't. Well, Pete Carroll watched the film and he talked to the media on Monday. He talked about his favorite play of the game, and surprising, it wasn't on the final drive, but instead a big hit by the big man, Damontre Moore, on special teams.
Damontre's always been a guy with great energy and great juice, great motor, really a great effort player. And so that kind of all lends it to he's going to be going as fast as he can go all the way down the field. And sure enough, he lit one up and on the hit that he made. The sidelines was 10 feet off the ground for those moments right there. In that kind of culminated the surge that we had in the game. It was just thrilling. And so it was a blast. That was my favorite play of the game by far.
Sticking with special teams, the unit continues to shine. Michael Dixon leads the league in punts down inside the opponent's 20-yard line, 4 of them just last night. In fact, he had 2 down at the 2 and the 3-yard line.
Special teams have been just lights out. We have been so clean and so disciplined. Execution has been terrific. The kicks, the guys have been almost perfect. You know, both guys and Jason and Mikey. The balls Mike was dropping on him. He had almost a perfect game punting the football last night. We didn't always take advantage of the field position he gave us, but those 2 guys, and as you said, David had a real nice play in return. We're not getting many kickoff returns. The ball's getting kicked deep so much. But the whole function of all of it is just great.
Going into the game, the Seahawks' run defense ranked 3rd in the NFL. But on Sunday, they had a hard time containing Dalvin Cook and Alexander Mattison as the Vikings ran for over 200 yards.
They were good, man. They were good. What they had success with was 13-0, and they were ahead of us, And so they're a running team. They want to run the football. They don't want to have to rely on the throwing game. That's just the way Coach Zimmer does it, and they got everything they needed. They played great in the first half. They had a perfect game going for themselves. Russell's sitting on the bench. Offense can't get out there, and they're staying on the field, and they're getting to run the ball. This is the game that they wanted to play, and they had their way for a half, and fortunately we turned it.
The Seahawks had a hard time getting off the field at times, especially in the first half, an area Coach Carroll admits they need to improve upon moving forward.
We had our best night on 3rd down. We were 40-something, that's a move in the right direction. The turnovers are huge for us, yeah, but really the 3rd down stops are really where we have to continue to work on. We can't do anything about those 5 games that already happened, or the yards or the plays or nothing, but we do have the ability to do something about what's coming up, and for us to kick into a whole better level of our performance in all aspects of our game when we have a good start behind us, it can make us real dangerous going down the schedule here. So
this season, Brian Schottenheimer has moved to the press box to do the play calling. Through the first 5 games, the Seahawks lead the league in scoring with 23 touchdowns. Whether or not the move up top plays a role, Pete Carroll is happy with the calls and decision making by his offensive coordinator.
I think he's been on fire. I think he's done a great job. The changes that we made in the offseason and the adjustments and the work that we put forth in the Zoom season was just, obviously it was remarkably effective, and I think you've seen this is the culmination of 3 years' work to get to this point with he and Russ and the coaches and all of that, and they're just functioning at a really high level.
The team now has its bye week. Normally during the bye, the players get away from football in the facility to visit family or friends, but this year with the pandemic still looming in the background, they will be in daily contact with the team to some extent.
Yeah, we have to be so tuned in. Rule number 1 is always protect the team. And this is what this week is about. It's staying in that rule number 1 is all about conscience and staying connected to team and your players and who you represent and all that. Everything is at stake. I mean, and why it's such a big deal is we're out of our normal routine. We can't practice this one. This is just the first time we just got to do it. And I love practicing everything and being prepared and having a mentality for it. And this has just got to carry over from all the time we've had.
Well, even with the team a perfect 5-0, the bye week will be a time of heavy evaluation for the coaching staff to see where they can improve moving forward.
We have to look at everything. This is our chance to do that. And so This is a full week of evaluations, and this is a great time for us. You know, that to be where we are and have a chance to look back and fix things and get better and all of that, as well as, you know, get a little healthier. This is a great time for us.
Well, Pete Carroll did not give any injury updates on Monday, saying essentially the players have 2 weeks to make it back. We'll keep you posted, though, on Seahawks.com. And aside from COVID testing, the players will be away from the VMAC facility as they enjoy their bye week.